Hello and welcome back, squirrel friends, to the Hood Rich Chronicles. I know it's been a minute. So let me catch you up. I had a death in the family. I've had to go on vacation. I had to spend some time with some family members and some very close friends. Getting through a lot of things, but I eventually made my way back here to talk about our favorite game, as Season 9 and Marvel Rivals has started. And baby, when I tell you it is in full swing, it is in full swing. When I first came in here on the news for Season 9, it was when the team-ups just got announced, when they made the announcements of Jubilee, and everything for the most part was like in full, I want to say hype mode, because everybody gets a little hyped up when, you know, the release patch comes out with the release character, and it's a fun, exciting moment, not gonna lie. But now that we're in full swing of things have taken a definite different turn, and let me tell you what that means. I agree with Clouded Rio and with some other content creators when they say that a lot of the player base right now is getting exposed for how bad they are, particularly duelist players. I'm gonna tell you why. Baby, a lot of y'all are, it's not me trying to bash on duelist players all the time. It's just the fact that I now see that whenever we play games, 9 times out of 10, more often than not, we're dealing with duelist players that can't get kills. Or you're dealing with a duelist player that's playing dive when dive's not even necessary. And it's just like, why are you even playing this? You're playing dive by yourself, so you effectively turn this into 5 versus 6 because you're not with a team, and then you're wondering why you're not getting heals. I'm like, you're literally playing player versus observer. You're not even on the team if you're playing like that. I just don't get it. And this isn't always the case. You know, sometimes we'll get like a pretty cool Black Panther main, a pretty cool Black Cat main. Maybe we might get somebody who understands the game's schematics and they know when to weave in and out of combat with the team. But more often than not, we don't. And every time I see that junk, it's like there's always 2 dive duelist mains, always on the team, bringing everything down because, oh, they can't understand why their playstyle isn't working. I'm like, players like you know. But overall, I will say this patch, this new Season 9 is amazing. Season 9 is a breath of fresh air. Season 9 has literally ripped the wig off on all players. If you're not good at what you do, this season exposes that. It exposes the ult farmers. It exposes the dive mains that can't freaking get a kill. It exposes everybody. It just does. And I'm just sitting here just laughing about it because how dare you try to talk about, you know, oh, this one guy literally sat there, made a whole video telling us, oh, there's a support problem. No, baby. There's a you don't know how to aim problem. Let's start there. You don't know how to aim. You don't know how to do anything other than ping for heals, but yet your healers are getting dove on. You know what that's called? Selfish. If you're selfish, you probably shouldn't be playing a team-based game. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out. You know, we got technically 4 different types of players in this game. Okay, you have your one for each role type of mains, and then you have your flex players. But yet, what's funny is 3 different types of the players are all saying the same thing except for one. Everybody else is like, gotta get your aim up, gotta get adjusted to team ups, gotta know, you know, what works, what doesn't work for your comp. But duelist mains are still crying about, oh, this needs to be nerfed, that needs to be nerfed, but they never seem to put themselves in the fray. And I've noticed this from pro players that are duelist mains, content creators that are duelist mains. It's this skewed tunnel vision that they just refuse to get out of. And I'm just like, girl, it does not revolve around you. It just doesn't. And no matter how hard y'all have cried since Season 0, it will never revolve around you because they've seen how much damage this has caused. Particularly last season with Cyclops. When Cyclops came out and we was in that neck of the woods called Duelist Slop, oh my god, I don't ever want to go back. Like, nobody was picking any other roles but Duelist. but yet they knew that they needed other roles. Everybody was trying to act like it was just a waste of time to try to play any other role. I got tired of it, dog. Other people got tired of it too. People started walking away from the game. Okay, your role. I'm not trying to bang on duelists, because duelists have just as important roles as the other two roles. The problem is you get these players with these gigantic egos that come in here thinking, you know, with their diva syndrome, that it's all about them. And I'm like, no, baby, it's not. You are not the star of the MCU. You are not Captain America that's making everything happen. You are not, you know, yeah, Black Widow got reworked, and it's pretty, in my opinion, it's a pretty decent rework to let more players play her. Sorry for the mains. I mean, but she does play better overall now, and that was their goal, to make her more accessible to other players instead of just locking her into this niche role. And again, they cried. They just reworked her after a year and some change of her being like the least character, and yet when they finally made her playable for general audiences, of course the mains don't want her. And you see, that's what I'm saying. With duelist mains, you can never satisfy them, dog. You can literally never satisfy them. That's why I don't bother trying. I'm like, y'all just as bad as my freaking parents. Never satisfied. No, I'm good on that. Like, you will figure it out on your own. Okay, if you're still playing this game, you obviously like this game, but you're gonna have to deal with the fact that it is a team-based game. And I don't know why y'all get in here thinking that, oh, if I come in here like I'm the hero, I'm the diva, then everybody's gonna revolve their place all around me. No, baby, no, that is not gonna happen. Okay, that is not gonna happen. You're gonna get a lot of deaths, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen this. Even if in the practice modes, I'll go into the practice modes and I see the duelist mains have the hardest time coping with these team ups in this patch. They're crying about Cloak and Dagger and Luna's team up, where, you know, if they reach a certain point of health, they basically freeze and they heal to full. They're complaining about that. Never mind that the Cloak and Dagger player can't move during when this happens. Never mind that. They still want it nerfed. I'm like, no. You literally, all you got to do is just wait for Cloak and Dagger to like get out of the frozen form, and you can literally kill them, because that's it. It's on cooldown. And I'm like, you can't wait 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. You can't wait 5 seconds. It's just so wild to me, the stuff that they complain about. Because when you look at, you know, what tank mains are complaining about, makes sense. Wolverine's overtuned. Hey, can you help me make this space? Can you help me, you know, maintain this space? I need more heals. Understandable. We need to understand, you know, our composition. We need to understand a strategy. We need to get it together. I get Vanguard mains. I flex play. I play Vanguard whenever it's needed. I get it. I totally get it. You know, from their point of view, a lot of times, not all the time though, because there's some Vanguard mains out there that are very headstrong. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Captain Coach. Anyway, so not trying to, you know, throw no shade. I'm just telling it like I see it. Okay, there's even Vanguard mains that have a very skewed tunnel vision perspective, and I'm like, y'all need to get out of that tunnel vision. Play the other roles before you open your mouth. Play the other roles before you open your mouth. Because more often than not, when I hear the, oh, well, strategist players need to, baby, are you healing? Are you in these streets healing? No? Drink some shut the hell up, dog. Drink some shut the hell up, because you don't understand the perspective. You can't tell support mains anything. Okay, play one. I tell them that all the time. Play one. And every single time I tell them this, they all get mysteriously quiet. And I can tell you what that silence means. That silence means, oh, I know playing strategist sucks. I know getting targeted for dives sucks. I know that if that it comes down to push and pull, that me keeping the team alive becomes a responsibility I don't want to bear, so they don't swap. So if you're not going to swap, drink some shut the fuck up. That's what I gotta say to y'all. If you're not going to swap to be a better healer, please be quiet. Please be quiet. Because the strat mains have enough to deal with, dog. Enough to deal with. Just like any other role, they have enough to deal with. Without y'all coming in here constantly, oh my god, healing's too powerful. Healing in this game is only high. Again, as any flex player will tell you, healing in this game is only high because the damage is too high. Y'all never want to look at that. Y'all never want to look at that. But that's why that emergency patch happened, baby. Y'all were dropping like flies out in these streets. I was on a bus headed back to Atlanta, and it happened so damn fast. I didn't even get a chance to, you know, figure out what was happening with the first part when the patch dropped for the season 9. But here we are, less than 24 hours later. They were like, nope, boop. Just go ahead and patch this in, give supports their ults faster. And I'm like, oh, so they saw the damage was too high. That's what happens. When your damage is too high, it needs counterbalance, which is called healing. Okay? Some comps can't even make it because they need triple heals. Some duelists actually have heal buttons on them now. Storm is boss with a heal on her now. And I'm looking at it like, oh wow, this is something. You know, the fact that she's not only just viable, but she also can keep her team up even when the strategist isn't there. And I was using the hell out of Storm yesterday and loving it. Because I was like, oh, finally, you know, they can just shut up and heal themselves and learn to work as a cohesive team. Nope. Nope. It's just like Cloud Rio says. You have some very low IQ degenerates that play this game. And I mean low IQ. And some of them have the nerve to have YouTube channels and will sit there and talk about other roles without playing the role. And I'm like, swap. No, not Cloak and Dagger. No, swap to another strategist and learn them. No, get in there and learn how to play. No, you don't get to swap to your duelist. No, get on that strategist and duke it out. I don't care if there's not that many strategists. That's the thing you're not understanding. There's not that many of us anyway. Get in there, learn the role, shut the fuck up. Because I guarantee you, when they get in a role and they start getting dove, they see that Black Panther coming from around the corner, that magic hiding behind that wall, they tense up real quick. They start pinging real quick. They start getting that voice chat real quick. Nah, dog. Get in these streets. Get in these support streets. Understand what it feels like. Guarantee you won't. You want to sit behind your favorite duelist main. I'm Daredevil. No, you're not. You are not Matt Murdock. You are not him. Okay, you still over here working your retail job, trying to make ends meet while still getting whatever support you can. So please drink some shut the hell up if you're not gonna willing to like swap for your team to help them heal. Don't miss me with that BS, dog. Miss me with that BS. But it's gonna be okay. I've been in here too long talking my nonsense. Had to say some things. It's been a minute since I've been away. Also working on my other channel, which works with the Black Kingster Experience, which will be called Melanin and Mayhem. I have a Spotify channel as well for that, but I am going to be bringing it to YouTube. But this needed to be discussed for the whole strategist thing for season 9, because I'm just laughing. It seems like the only people really complaining right now are the people that have never played the strategist role. Everybody else is adjusting just fine. You will be all right, boo boo. This has been Hood Rich, and I will catch y'all on the flip.
Maximum pulse!
There's no chance to stop them! Anyone going to help?
Hurry up!
Time for a blow-up!
Piece of cake.
You're welcome! Double kill! You made a... You're mine!
Rocket fire!
Tremble before battle!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Piece of cake.
Ionic burst!
Give it never
Got
falls!
that vehicle!
Hurry up! They know that. Rocket!
They're behind us!
Thunderstrike!
It's now or never! Stop them! Ionic! Shield up! What am I? Invisible? I hurt! Help me out! Wait, where they hit me!
Know that. Shock! Maximum pulse!
Let the sparks fly! Life energy, go!
I'm back. There's a bad decision coming. Hurry up! Know that.
Time for a blow! That's 3!
Yes, please.
Wow, 4 in a row! Quite a display, Jubilee.
You're the real Tony Stark? I always kind of figured you were just a legend.
Oh, I am. I just happen to be living there.
Your company has done a lot of work for this.
Don't give them another inch! Or else! Better stop that vehicle! Watch me
Rent what you call up the bad stuff, kid. These are good. That's on me.
Anyone willing to help? Oh, those hits like sparks!
Attack of the killer suits!
Double kill!